First, thank you for coming. I hope everyone's safe. I hope you're watching yourselves and not staying near anyone 6 feet away. I have been, since a week ago Wednesday when I came back from Washington, I have had contact with 4 human beings, physical contact, my wife, my daughter, my son-in-law, and my 1.5-year-old grandchild. Now, as everyone knows, we have huge local needs here in New York, the epicenter of the crisis. We need ventilators, we need PPE, we need personnel. Many of the hospitals I spoke to are running out of certain medications that they need to treat both their coronavirus patients and others. We're making some progress, we are, but the underlying problem remains. We are not getting all we need, and it will get worse in the next week as the crisis gets worse here in New York. The Department of Health said yesterday facilities and providers now need to plan and prepare for unavailability of some PPE. So obviously, we don't have enough. It's like a war, and we need all the help we can get in terms of all of the materials, personnel, medicines, gloves, masks that we need. And I've talked to New York City officials, I've talked to hospital officials. They are spending their time on a giant scavenger chase. They're calling all kinds of private companies here and overseas. The mayor is doing it, the governor has done it. They're doing a great job. But that's not how it ought to be. That's why today I am renewing my push for a senior military officer, a czar, to be in charge of manufacturing and distribution and have the full authority of the president to send the materials where they're most needed immediately. This is very necessary. It's necessary now. It's going to be even more necessary in a few weeks as the crisis spreads to other cities and states. And they have what we have in New York. The Defense Production Act allows the president to do this. In COVID-2, we gave him $1 billion to implement it. And so I'm asking the president to do this now. This is the best way. The military knows how to do these things. They know command and control. They know logistics. They know how to get thousands and thousands of materials to the right place at the right time. And they've done it before. Top-down mobilization. One person, a leading military figure with the president's full backing, who can say to this plant, you make this, and then we need it exactly here. Not have 1,000 people all trying to bid and get the materials themselves. I have talked to both Vice President Pence and Chief of Staff Meadows about this, and they are giving it serious consideration. I hope, for the sake of New York and the sake of the country, they implement it quickly. This needs to work like a military operation because, in fact, we are at war. Not with people, but with a virus. But that is just the same kind of mobilization that we need in wartime. And this, when you talk to the experts across the country, something wrong? What's the matter? Nothing. Okay. When you talk to the experts across, is it the siren? No. Okay. When you talk to the experts across the country, this is what they say they need. I make one other point, somewhat related. I also asked both I've also asked both Vice President Pence and Chief of Staff Meadows. We put in this bill in COVID-3, $150 billion to be mainlined to our hospitals, our clinics, our community health centers, our nursing homes, to get that money there speedily, and they assured me that we should see those dollars come to New York very soon. Be safe, everybody. Thank you for coming, and let's hope next time things are getting better. Appreciate it.